Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese. The character you see before you is Johnny Ruun, and today is a very special day because unless I'm very much mistaken, this is episode 11 of Johnny Ruun's adventures in RuneScape. I almost said Minecraft. Heaven help me. 11 episodes in, and I'm still saying the wrong thing on occasion. That's okay. Welcome back. You might think, okay, big monumental occasion. Big day. Big day. We're doing some big quests. We're up to Elvarg now, right? No, we're not. We're nowhere close. We're on, gosh darn, we've got 24. We're not far off, actually. 24 quest points. It's not far off. But no, we're actually doing something much smaller, much simpler. You might hear that whining from this little boy over here, this Harvey fellow. Yeah, he dropped his ball inside of this witch's house, and we tried to get to it before, and we failed. But we have more than, well, no, I can't say we've more than doubled our level. I don't remember what we were when we went in there, but we're level 30 now. And with that in mind, you know, we've got 20 attack, 20 strength, 20 defense. I think we had like level 10s all around last time. So we're much better prepared now. We're infinitely better prepared. We got better armor. We got more weapons. And we're going to go try again. Okay, we have got an inventory full of food. Which, if that doesn't get us through it, then I don't know what to tell you. We've got prayers. We don't have good ones because I'm not bothered to go actually figure out like how to quickly, reliably train prayer in this game. I'm assuming it's not too dissimilar to how it used to be, but I hear there's a lot of ways if you have a lot of money to just stand at the GE and level your train or train your prayer very quickly. So, not saying we're going to do that because we don't have a lot of money. In fact, money has been a problem for us since we started this series. But what I am saying is that I'll need to look into it. Maybe Johnny Ruun is thinking to himself, gosh, I really could use some more prayer abilities. And I think the best way to do that would be to go to a cleric somewhere and talk to them about it. You know, go to a nearby, oh gosh, not to the Edgeville Monastery, because the last time we went there, we ended up in some sort of time rift and found ourselves in the 6th age talking to Sarah Doman, and that was a bit of a nightmare. You know what? Other places we could go? Maybe Varric. It looked like they had a nice church. We need to go repent of our sins anyway, wherever that was, right here. And oh, look, Demon Slayer's there. Maybe that's how that happens. But let's head in here and try this again. I keep forgetting to do this. I once again. I think the last couple of entire mining sessions I forgot to do this, but it's probably for the best because I can just edit in music anyway, but I feel like the quest might have some for us. We're back in this pit. We're back in this hole here. We have the sewer grates. We have a bunch of bones of previous adventurers who came in here to get the ball. Part of me wonders whether or not the kid's in on it. Is Harvey out there? Did he really lose his ball? Or has the plan always been from the witch? That's a twist. You know what? That is a big twist for Witch's House 2, if they ever get around to it. The reality is that Harvey's in on it. He's been luring adventurers in here to fight this gosh dang monster and get them killed. That's pretty funny. That's, you know what? That's not your ball, you weird little chicken thing. That's not your ball. Also, we need to we need to come over here and make sure that we're getting XP pretty evenly at this point, so we don't end up in a situation like we were in before. So there's that thing defeated, and that was super quick and easy. And now we can take on the second one. We're not going to activate all of our prayers. Also, I don't know if there's a benefit to activating all of them. I think actually just like increasing our defense rating a little bit is going to be better for us. Again, where we want to be is when we get to these like protect from magic, protect from range, protect from melee. If it's like old school. If you've left a comment about it not being like old school and you feel like I've ignored you, I'm sorry. I just haven't, you know, at this point, that episode just hasn't actually come out for me yet. So I haven't gotten your comments. And also, this is still not going well. This is still not going well. I don't know why I thought we would be able to do this. I don't even think that this is this thing's final form. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's activate that rock skin there. See if we can't protect ourselves a little better. We're not going to be prayer flicking today. If you thought that this was a prayer flicking channel, have you even been watching the series at this point? Like, do you actually genuinely even watch this content? And it looks like if I like eat when I attack, there's no actual eat animation, so I don't know if that's really benefiting me in any kind of way, but it's pretty helpful. I think there's one that's worse than this, I'm pretty sure, and we're already almost out of food. So, I mean, at the end of the day, are we getting revenge? Yeah, we're killing the pink bear. So we're like proving that we can do that now. But if there's one that's worse than this, okay, is it dead for good? Oh, sweet heavens. Eat. Eat the food. 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 Can we actually stand where it is for a second here so we can, you know, get away from here? Okay, go. Get up, get up. No. No. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say this isn't, this isn't happening for Johnny Ruun today. Well, here we are back in Varek, and goodness me, there are a lot of freaks and weirdos out here. Look at all these dark, evil wizards. We should go talk to someone about that. And in fact, while we're here, there's a lot of things I need to talk to people about. I feel like maybe I should go up to the castle and talk to people, but I don't want to be presumptuous. Like, yeah, we wander into, you know, Duke Horatio's place all the time, but that's because, you know, we helped out the cook that one time, so I feel like we're kind of obligated at this point. The cook's, he's got to stand up for us. I don't think we could probably pull that off with anyone else, so we're going to swing by this lovely place here and see if someone here can't help me out. We're looking for a lot of different things here. I mean, first off, I'm carrying a little bit of guilt right now, Mr. Gideon Bede, about this one time I tried to I tried to do a robbery next door, and it turned out the whole thing was rigged, so it didn't even really work. But then also, I need to figure out how to increase my prayer stats, because gosh darn it, I'm just letting them drain right now too. Isn't that embarrassing? And then also, I was wondering if maybe you had any tips or tricks for dealing with... Oh, and there's also people down south doing something strange, so that's odd. I don't know. Do you have any answers for any of those things, Gideon Bede? In the name of Saradomin, I beseech you, assist me. I've come to this place seeking a dangerous fugitive. Is this supposed to be voice acted and I just can't hear him? No, it doesn't mention it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, dangerous fugitive. He has stolen a formidable demonic tome, one that could spell the end of this entire city. Please help me to stop him, please. Didn't this used to happen by talking to the fortune teller? I feel like that's a better start to this quest. I just think that's more interesting to talk to a fortune teller and she's like, they're gonna summon a demon. But we haven't seen where this goes yet, so let's find out. Demon Slayer, accept quests. You'll help? Pray, Saradomin! I knew you looked righteous. We won't have much time, so listen carefully. I am pursuing Dinath, a dangerous and unstable wizard. Dinath infiltrated Edgeville Monastery. We've been there. It wasn't pleasant. It was part of like some sort of weird time-space dilation event where we ended up in a different age, and stole a tome of demonology from my order. The book was once used to summon Delrith, an ancient demon from the infernal dimension. Delrith has the power to demolish cities and is impervious to all forms of attack save one, the holy sword Silverlight. Silverlight rests in the crypts beneath this very church, watched over by the spirit of its former owner. We've tracked Dinath to the city, but I've lost his trail. While I hunt him down, I need you to retrieve the sword. Should Delrith return to this world, Silverlight shall be our only salvation. Climb down the trapdoor to the south and enter the crypt beneath this church and retrieve Silverlight. Okay, tell me about Silverlight. Silverlight is the only weapon that can harm Delrath and is interred within the crypt beneath this very church. We must secure Silverlight in case the worst should come to pass. Why have you not already retrieved Silverlight? I tried, but the holy sword is guarded by the spirits of the dead, 3 brave souls that wielded Silverlight in life. I faced the spirits' trials and was judged unworthy, but I am but an academic. I cannot stop Dinath without your help, hero. Who are you again? Like, I feel like we need to get all the information here if we're going to proceed with this. I am Gideon Bede. Is it Bede? Bidet? Bidet sounds like, I mean, it's spelled differently, but bidet, you know, is in the toilet. Maybe that's the intention. Maybe they're being funny here. We're going to stick with Bidet. I am Gideon. We haven't even done a voice for the man yet. I am Gideon Bidet, a court scholar and caretaker of the Edgeville Monastery's modest library. Albert Langley entrusted the tome of demonology to me. It is my fault that Dinath now has it. Is Gideon Bidet secretly the bad guy? Is he Dinath? Is he trying to trick us into getting the sword for him so he can make sure none can stop his evil plan? Though I could not hope to best Dinath in battle, it is my duty to try and stop him. Tell me more about this Dinath individual. He is a madman who claims to worship Zamorak. Dinath revels in destruction and is blinded by his lust for power. He would call forth a demon that could just as easily kill him and everyone in Varrock as do his bidding. Dinath is insane and to be approached very cautiously. And tell me about Delrith. Delrith is an ancient and powerful demon. This is not the first time he has entered our world. 150 years ago, a legendary hero battled Delrith and banished him back to Infernus. That's all the information we need. Thank you very much. Let's go top off our prayer here. And then we're gonna need to go get some food, I think, because we're still pretty hungry. Not doing too hot right now. It's convenient that it's... oh, that guy's like sound asleep in there. Must be a boring sermon. It's about Saradomin, so it would have to be. He's just a guy. He's kind of a doofus. Righto. Let's bonk. Just give me a bunch of this. And then a couple of these, so I don't have to have them in there anymore. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat the 2 of these. No! Once again, my health is... Does it get restored when you go to the bank? And I'm just now realizing that? Pretty hot. Anyway, I'm wondering if we're gonna defeat Delrith before Dinath... No, hold on, I've got that backwards. Are we gonna defeat Dinath before Delrith is summoned? But it's called Demon Slayer. I have to fight the demon. It is kind of crazy that they're like, this is the greatest demon of all time. This thing's quite the menace. It's known to be an absolute lunatic, right? It's destroyed generations or whatever he's been saying. And then we're just like some guy. We're just some low-level guy. We're like a level 30 guy, and we're going to defeat him. This thing has no requirements. If you go back to the quest overview, it's like, oh, you must defeat several cultists and a powerful demon. Yeah, okay. Like, you're not giving me any guidance on that. I feel like we're probably fine to do that. What's going on here? Spirit of the body, spirit of the mind, spirit of faith. What's going on? Welcome. I come seeking Silverlight. If you wish to wield Silverlight, you must pass the 3 trials. The trial of the body in the west, the trial of faith in the north, and the trial of the mind in the east. Seek us there when you are ready. Okay, all right. Well, we'll start with whichever one this was. I wasn't paying enough attention, but we'll figure it out here. The trial of the body will show you have the strength to properly wield Silverlight. A powerful weapon can easily be wrested from weak arms. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm ready. The trial of the body is to clean up these bones. That's it? Do not underestimate the trial. Manual labor can be hard work. I see that they're literally up and kicking. So yeah, I can see where this is going. Clean up the bones was I can't even click on the guys. They're dying so fast. I think this is definitely meant to be sort of like an early game quest, right? That guy died without me even throwing a punch at him. Holy smokes, you have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. Nice. One of these had better be a puzzle. I need it to be a puzzle. I need to prove to everyone at home how absolutely brilliant and smart I am. The trial of faith demonstrates that you believe in the power of the gods to guide you. Without faith, Silverlight will be powerless in your hands. Does Jesus work? Because I'm not a big Saradomin guy. I'll settle for Guthix, but I'm not happy about it. I'm pretty sure he's dead at some point. And then also, what age is this set in? 5th age. Okay, no, we're still good. All right, no, yeah, we're still in the right timeline. I'm ready. Let's go. The trial of faith is simple. You must cross this chasm. How can I do that? There's no way across, and it's a long way down. I will tell you the path you must walk. Do not believe your eyes. Each step you take will be a step of faith. Okay. Step into the chasm. I'm ready for that. Step north. All right. Oh, no, that's north right in front of me. Sorry, I was confused. North, east. This is educational content. Oh, east again. North. It's like, do you know your north from your west? It's easy. North is at the top, south is at the bottom, and west and east spell out wee. That's how you can always remember it. It's how you can always keep it straight in your mind there. South, huh? Okay, there you go. You have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. You will not fall on your way back. Walk where you please, for your faith is strong. Oh, how about that? I was gonna say, are we just gonna literally walk across? It's like a pit into the abyss. That's a never-ending hole that goes all the way to the bottom and out the other side of Gielinor. If you fall through that, you'll fall into the ruins of Corind. Is that what it's called? I'm assuming Corind isn't in this game because something bad happens to it before the 6th age. I don't know. What's up? The trial of the mind will prove that you are focused on your task and understand what lies ahead of you. You cannot be trusted with Silverlight if your mind is clouded. I'll take the trial of the mind. Why are you in this place? I seek Silverlight. And what is Silverlight? It is a sword that slays demons. Why do you require a sword that slays demons? Why don't you need a sword that slays demons? That's not the right answer. A powerful... it looks nice on my weapon. A powerful demon threatens Varrock. Who is this demon? I mean, maybe. That would be a twist. Delrith. And who sends you to claim Silverlight and fight Delrith? Our good guy Gideon. Your mind is focused. The trial of the mind is complete. You have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. I don't actually remember what you do to get Silverlight. So, like, I genuinely cannot remember. This is great, though, so far. Okay, do I just crawl up there and pull it out now? You have passed the trial of the body. You have proven you have the strength to wield Silverlight. You have passed the trial of the mind. You have proven your mind unclouded and clear. You have passed the trial of faith. The gods smile upon you and will guide the blade in your hands. You are worthy to wield Silverlight. Farewell, hero. And then they're just done. Now their task is complete. Now their watch is over. There it is, Silverlight. Finally. Can I get it? Can I keep it? Do you have to get rid of Silverlight? I can't remember now. Or is that a different one I'm thinking about? Nice. That was pretty legendary. I wish I'd gotten a better angle of it. I'm assuming I can't drop it. No, I can destroy it. Destroying it, it might come back there. I don't know. Okay, we got what we came for. Let's wield that bad boy. Hold on, I need to get a clean shot for the thumbnail. Let's get rid of all that. Nice. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I wish I had an offhand Silverlight. That would be sick. Also, it kind of glows depending on the angle you're looking at it on. Okay, all right, back out of here we go. And according to the quest, we probably need to go talk to him again and let him know that we've successfully claimed the sword. Yeah, return to him immediately. Well, he's left a note behind, potentially, is what that is, if I had to guess. Hero, I have located Danath. He seeks to summon Delrith right here in Varrock. Danath is beneath the Temple of Zamorak in the southeast part of Varrock. Look for a trapdoor much like the one in this church. I will meet you there. Make haste, Gideon Bidet. Well, this is certainly more involved, but does it need to be? This is another instance. I've seen people comment a few times now. Oh, Reese doesn't like the reworked quests. False. False lies. You are putting words in my mouth. You are manufacturing opinions that I do not hold. I enjoy all of the reworked quests. I think they're all good quests. I just don't think they need to replace existing quests. And this is another one where I'm just like, why did you need to change this? What was wrong with it the way that it used to be? Also, oh, we don't even have to go in the Church of Zamorak. Thank goodness. Take care, hero. This place is likely crawling with Danath's fanatics. Thanks for letting me know. Why are you just hiding out here, though? Not now, adventurer. We must stop Danath. All right, let's take on a level 1 cultist. Yeah, I feel like we over-prepared for this here recently with all of the... Let's take care of them. Or that takes care of them. Let's move on. Well, hold on. Let's pick up the cooked meat. Is that their cooked meat? Is that human flesh, I wonder? Concerning if so. Very concerning if so. I hope that is not the case. I deeply hope that we are not... I mean, we're going to eat it regardless. Is there no end to these extremists? Quickly, we must press on. It could be human meat. You know, I don't know, occult, underground, human meat. Sounds a little too familiar with things going on in the world right now. Oh, geez, it's that death sound, huh? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. You know why they're all dropping the meat, right? It's because it's like, oh, you might be absolutely lowest possible level doing this right now. That's the last of them. Hurry, find Danath before it's too late. Righto. Let's go ahead and eat that. And let's go pick up another one. And then let's head in. I'm ready. Danath, I think this is probably where the demon is going to be summoned. So what's up with the altar south of Varrock now? Why is it even still there? If it serves no function. Arise, O mighty Delrith! Bring destruction to the soft, weak city! Danath, stop! Well, if it isn't Gideon Bidet, it's probably not Bidet. We're gonna keep saying Bidet. It's very funny. I'm surprised you had the nerve to pursue me. You should have stayed in Edgeville, bookworm. You're already too late. Behold, diabolica fratri. With cleansing fire, I break the seal that binds thee. That wasn't even necessary. He just wanted it to rhyme. No! The demon is unbound. I'd love to stay and witness your annihilation, but I best be far away when Dalroth incinerates Varrock. Farewell! He's just leaving his acolytes here to die. I hope you brought Silverlight, hero. Steel yourself. Well, no, I do have steel as well. Yeah. Oh, he's such a little fella. He's such a small guy. This world will burn. But he's such a... Ceratomen shield us! Whoa, that's a pretty cool trick he's got, but it only worked that like one time. And those other guys got eviscerated. I must rest to shield us again. Do I need to fight him? Hero, slay Delrith now! Yeah, no, I mean, he doesn't look that... I don't know if this guy, he's level 15. Prepare to be incinerated. I'm not really sure if this guy... Holy smokes! All right, hold on. All right, when he does that again, we're running away. Hero to me! Run, 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 run! We're gonna die! Holy smokes, I was not expecting him to deal so much damage. All right, I was making fun of him. I was mocking and ridiculing him for, like, his low level. Prepare to be incinerated. I don't know. I still don't feel like he could take out the whole city. Like, I'm pretty sure that the city guard, they're pretty sturdy. I think they'd be able to do it. Can we not finish him off? Run, 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 run. Oh my gosh! He's got literally 1 XP remaining. Why are we not finishing him off right now? Hello? Can I even attack him? Finish him off. Dalrith is defeated, but this place is coming apart. Let's get out of here. Wait a minute. It's like right below the city. Is the city going to collapse into the cave system? Oh, we're here now. Oh. Well done, hero. Your actions saved not only myself, but all of Varrock from being turned to smoldering ash by Delrith. Here, you've certainly earned this. Huh. 100 XP each. Yeah, we should have done this quest a long time ago. We also got the Holy Sword Silverlight. And a wand and a book. That's kind of cool. Anything else? I'm relieved the barrier I conjured actually worked. I never imagined I might have to protect us from a real demon. Farewell, my friend. Saradomin, watch over you. Okay. That's it then. So we're not going to do anything about all the cultists just like right outside the southern gate? Or what is this? What is this? Oh, we just hold the book. But why though? Oh, it's a magic book. It does something. Yeah, I mean... Look, 100 is not really going to do much for us here, but it's not nothing. We'll go ahead and pop all of these bad boys. Oh, I get to choose. If we put all 3 of them into one of these, right? We could level up one of them. I'm going to put 2 of them into attack. All right, that'll get us up to 21, which is a big, exciting deal. How about that? Good stuff. And then I'll put the rest of it into defense. Because, like, look, strength is important too, but those are the 2 that let me wield Mithril. We got a wand. It's pretty cool, pretty neat. Silverlight, you know, pretty neat, pretty cool, pretty. I mean, it's not as good as what I currently have. Got it for the account though, so that's exciting. Would have been pretty cool if we got it earlier. Should have maybe probably should have done Demon Slayer sooner. Now that I'm looking back on it, that's that can't be episode 10. We cannot stop there. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna tack on to the end of this episode. We're gonna go. Hold on, we're gonna go do the Stronghold of Security because we should have done that a long time ago as well. And it's I don't know what it's like in this game. Something tells me we don't need this many lobsters, or they're not even lobsters, they're crayfish, but all right, Johnny Ruun, canon. What is canon? Johnny Ruun came here seeking answers, and he got basically none. He basically didn't figure out anything he was trying to figure out, so now he's just a little bit depressed. He doesn't know what to do with himself. No forgiveness for his attempted robbery of a museum. No information about the cultists south of town. No information at all whatsoever on how to get his prayer level updated. So he's decided, you know what, I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk. just walk through the wilderness. So strange that there's just a barbarian village on the road between these two major cities. Doesn't make any sense, really. And that the barbarians never did anything about the vampire that lives right next to him. How odd. Why does the vampire go to Draenor? Hold on, wait a minute. Why does... He lives at equidistant to Falador, the barbarian village, and he's almost on Varrock. Why is he like, I'm gonna go harass these people, but I'm gonna leave these guys alone? You know what it is? All of these people are like pathetic losers who are just like in trades and whatnot, and these guys are like warriors, and he's like, I'm not gonna mess with those guys. Everyone up there is armed. I'm not gonna mess with them. What the heck? All right, I didn't get it on camera, but this beautiful blonde woman in a very provocative state of dress just told Johnny Ruun he's a coward if he didn't go in this hole. So he's now tempted to go down there, but also I'm just now realizing that there's very few men here, and mostly just sexy babes. This is Johnny Ruun is considering staying here, but he's got to prove he's bad, man. He ain't afraid. He's going to go in this hole. Oh, sweet heavens, what has Johnny Ruun gotten himself into? Count Chuck, you know what's going on around here? Who are you? Hello, Johnny Ruun. You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, not a ghost, but you're a vampire, aren't you? Should you be in Mauritania? Ah, yes, I miss that place, so lovely and dark. I left there when I heard the terrible news, and now I choose to spend the rest of my days warning others of the perils that lay in wait for them. Terrible news? Peril? I don't like the sound of this. Is there something I should know? Yes, be warned! The travelers of these lands face danger from outside. Their accounts that allow them to access this magical place can be stolen, and when that happens, they could lose everything that they have worked so hard for. I've left my vampire ways behind me, and now spend my days letting everyone know this terrible danger. Count with the count to easily remember my top account security tips. So this is basically just learning about the security of the game and getting some free stuff along the way. So I'm gonna just speed run this, all right? Count for me. Count with the count to easily understand. Yeah, no, I got you. Oh, if you are sufficient experience, you may take a shortcut through this level. Well, possibly, but we're gonna actually just go through the level properly. And I believe they quiz you on these doors in between, right? So we got to enter the gates of war. And we got some level 5 goblins here. You can absolutely kill if you want to, if you're into that sort of thing. Meanwhile, I don't know if there's like an ideal path through all of this. Can I not run? Can I not toggle run? So as you see, we got some minotaurs here, which were pretty scary as a kid. Level 12, not that bad. More goblins over this direction. You gotta pick your route here. It's not really a maze so much, I don't think. I don't know if there's a right or wrong route. I don't think these guys are gonna mess with me, but I kind of want to fight one. Just for the sake of, you know, fighting one, just to do it, really. Yeah, just absolutely slaughter them wholesale. See what they drop. What do we get? Just bones? That's disappointing. Fight another one. I think we're pretty close to leveling this up. We only got 125 remaining. Okay, well, that was like a tiny amount of XP, and we're not getting very good drops out of this. It'd be almost embarrassing if another player showed up down here and found us doing this. Especially if they were like a viewer and they said, is that Johnny Ruun down here getting Oakwood Spirit? It is. It is Johnny Ruun, and he is getting Oakwood Spirit. You're correct, and it's embarrassing. At least we're not fighting the goblins. We're not that depraved. Not yet, at least. We want to get over here to the Gift of Peace. We're just trying to, like, get the proper route going. I don't think we fought a rat yet on this account, and I don't know if we're going to. Might just avoid that. Fight another Minotaur. Fight another one, because we're 68 away from level 28 here. Okay, literally the next one. Just one more, and that's going to be it. We're going to be level 28. Once we get 28 Constitution, let's go! We have 3,800 HP now, which is fantastic. Start burying these bones. I know there's better ways to get prayer XP than just burying the bones, but the bones take up a lot of space in my inventory that I would otherwise not need to be having taken up. And also, we're about to level up defense, so let's do that. Hey-oh, how about them apples, son? Oh, cool. Well, I mean, we're not members. Okay, there's literally so many better things we could be fighting. If that's what we're going to be doing, let's carry on. Johnny Ruun has got to prove to all of the beautiful blonde women of Barbarian Village that he is not a chump, he is not a coward. He'll go in their hole. He'll go on the adventure they've got for him in their hole. Johnny Ruun's going to prove himself down here, all right? He's got the Gift of Peace here. The box hinges creak and appear to form audible words. Congratulations, adventurer. Congratulations, adventurer. You have been deemed worthy of this reward. You have also unlocked the Flap emote. Oh, where's that bad boy at? Flap. That's great. I mean, would it be better if we slightly lifted up in the air when we did it? Yes, it would. But, you know, life is not about giving us what we want. It's about just getting through. No, that's climbs up. That takes us out. We need to go deeper. Oh, there we go. Literally just accidentally aimed at it. Ooh, I know the dangers. I don't want to die. No. Oh, look at that. Enter the second level of the Stronghold of Security. Done. So yeah, things are a little rougher around here. All right, we got zombies. We've also got rats. We haven't fought one yet, and we're not going to. These guys drop anything of worth or value, I wonder. And how much XP? Not a lot, sadly. And, okay, you know what? Runes aren't too bad. I'm not saying this is a great place to grind for runes, probably, but yeah, get that giant flesh crawler. Can we even kill a flesh crawler without being a slayer or having it as a slayer task? I mean, I'm very clearly fighting it. It also very clearly attacked me. I don't know if you noticed. So we're definitely leveling up strength after this encounter. I can already tell. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. What is happening? Why are these doors fading out of existence? Look at that. Level 21 now. Parameter crossing shortcut. Someday might be useful. Bottom of scepter. Huh. See, that looks so deceptively close. Like, all we would need to do to get there is go through all of that over there. We're gonna hug this wall is what we're gonna do. These doors, I think, even in old school still, but definitely back in the day, used to ask you questions about account security. It would be things like, some random person says that they're going to trim your armor if you give them your login. Do you do it? And then you say, well, yeah, that seems reasonable. And it's like, no, you buffoon. You're going to lose your account. And you go, okay, but I'm 9. It's like, wait a minute. You're supposed to be 13. You're like, somebody's lying here. It's not me. I don't know. It's probably the guy who says he's going to trim my armor, and it'd be like, correct. Now I feel like we got to keep fighting flesh crawlers until we get the top of the scepter. I don't even know what to do. I just feel like we need it. Hey, level 22. But not helpful to me, Edu. Definitely going to be hitting level 22 defense here, which is great. I forgot my little necklace, what makes me get more food when I eat. That is not what it does. It gives me more HP when I eat, is what I meant to say. But you know what? That's okay. We're level 22 strength now. And we're not getting any more pieces of that scepter right now. So let's carry on. Maybe we got to get it on another level. Maybe that's how it works. Can you just take me in there? We don't even have to solve the maze. You just click right there. And Johnny Ruun will just begin running. All right. What is our next grain of plenty reward? The wheat shifts in the sack, sighing audible words. Congratulations, you have been 3,000. Okay, you have been deemed worthy of this reward. You have also unlocked the slap head emote. Is that what that is? Hold on. That is not what that looks like. All right then, let's go deeper. Worst that can happen is we die. Yeah, we probably do need more, like, food, because we are actually quite low. Alternatively, we could just stop fighting everything and just make a break for the center. Which, if you're, like, a new account, that's typically what you do around here. You don't bother to fight all the giant spiders and everything. You just make a mad dash for the middle, trying to avoid everything. Which is perfectly doable, by the way. Absolutely very, very doable. You don't fight those things in there. You just don't bother. Just, like, you can see that one there. Got a little close to the edge there. Just disregard. We can come back down here and fight them later if we need to. Now, we do need to run through this room full of them, but they're thankfully ignoring me, which is nice. All right, box of health. Is it going to heal me? Because I kind of need that. It'd be nice if it did. The box hinges creak and appear to be forming audible words. Congratulations, adventurer. 5K. You've been deemed worthy of this reward. And we got a new emote as well. I didn't even read what it was. The idea. That one's actually great. I like that it even has the light bulb and everything, even though, well, let's not get into it. This should be the final level, if everything is as I remember. And, yeah, look at what we got around here. We got level 52 shades right when you get off the ladder, and they don't care about our existence, which is nice. There's the cradle of life right there. We just got to get to it. Can we actually, like, yeah, look, you can just check here. Shortest path appears to be through here, through here, through here, through here. So gosh darn easy this is gonna be. My goodness. I'm not even worried about the Ankus over here. I'm not even worried about them. I'm not worried about the ghosts. I wish I had my amulet. They might talk to me. Also, our health is fully restored. I don't know if that was part of the health box back there, but that's pretty handy. So if we wanted to try our hand at fighting these guys, we absolutely could. But they don't seem to care that we're here, so we're not going to care that they're here. We're just going to keep going. You win 100% of the fights you don't engage with. You know what I mean? You defeat 100% of the enemies you don't make, if that makes sense at all. You hear, as your hand touches the cradle, you hear the voice of 1,000,000 dead adventurers. Welcome, adventurer, you have a choice. So we got fighting boots and we got colorful boots. Apparently we can take both now, which I didn't know was an option. Yep, you can take both now. Congratulations, you successfully navigated the Stronghold of Security and claimed your reward. You have unlocked the Stomp emote. Are these suck compared to what I already have? Quite colorful, though. Kind of a little bit Eastery, actually. And now we can get stomping, and that's going to ruin the thumbnail potential there. There we go. Which one is your favorite? I think the idea one is my favorite. The flap one's kind of funny, though, but that's not even slapping our head. That's not even close to being what that is. Let's get out of here. Man, Johnny Ruun done went down there and none of these girls are impressed still. What's the guy got to do around here, huh? Oh, I have an idea. We just got to get a higher level. That's all women care about. It's the level. You just get, what level are you? Psh. Oh, you're level, gosh darn, 31. We are 31 now, by the way. So we finally went up. Like, oh, that's not enough. Love sucks, thanks Johnny Ruun, as he makes his way back to Varrock, trying to figure out what he's going to do with his life. He's got so many options ahead of him, but at least he's not as bad off as this guy. Doran, what's your problem? My heart with burdens heavy does it lie, for never did I, ever learn to fly? You're a poet too? Maybe a little bit. Oh, then maybe you can identify with the arduous state of my life. My heart is stricken with that most audacious of maladies. Hypertension? Love! The walls of my heart are besieged by love's armies, and those walls began to tumble. In the barbarian village lives the fairest maiden I have witnessed in all my life. Me too, dude. And the best part is there's like 3 or 4 of them. How great is that? What's so special about her? I mean, I could guess. Probably the one in the blue top if I had to guess, because she's unique and named. I wouldn't know where to start. Her fiery spirit, her proud bearing, her winsome form. What do you actually need? But why is this making you sad? The people of this village value strength, stature, and riches. I have none of these things. My people are indomitable warriors dripping with gold and precious gems, but not I. I am not built for combat, and poetry has proven a life of poverty. There must be something you can do. If Gudrun could ever love a dwarf, surely she would need to see my artisanry. Do you want me to go up there and tell her some of your poems? Is this going to be like a, not necessarily a Cyrano de Bergerac sort of a thing, but like a close to, maybe? Will you help me? I am no crafter of metal. Yeah, why not? It literally only requires level 5 crafting, short to medium, probably depending on what goes into it. I need a ring of purest gold, then we can engrave it with the words of my heart. Oh, I know the perfect place to get the gold ring. Edgeville metalsmith Jeffrey labors like myself under the weight of unrequited love. Perhaps if you took one of my love poems to Jeffrey, he would trade it for a gold ring. Doran gives you a poem. Okay, I'll return with a ring, I suppose. If not, we can just make it ourselves. So, we know a lot about this Joffrey fella. He's the one who scoffed at letting us use his forge. Because he's a bit of trouble, is what he is. A bit of a nuisance. Not letting anyone use my forge, he said, and we theorized at the time. There's probably a quest what would let us do that exact thing that we want to do. And now seems as good a time as any to find out. If he's not going to do it, so help me, I will go get gold. And I will make the ring myself, because we have the level for it. And I know where to get gold. You must be Joffrey, you nuisance. Keep it quick, what do you want? I am here about a gold ring. You want to buy a gold ring? You want to sell a gold ring? You want to ask pointless questions about gold rings? He is a Joffrey, isn't he? Look at him, the dweeb. Well, I was hoping you would trade me a gold ring. Trade you? Trade you for what? This splendid love poem? A love poem? What? Wait, that dwarf put you up to this, didn't he? Yes, he did, in fact. That cheeky little He can't just leave it alone, can he? Fine, I'll trade you for the poem. What is it you want? I think just a plain old gold ring. Jeffrey trades you a gold ring for the poem. Now leave me in peace. I wonder what his problem is. Can I use your Can I use your furnace now? Is that possible? You want to use my furnace? No one can use my furnace. Only I can use my furnace. What a dweeb. Well, what was the poem for in the first place? I haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet. Joffrey is such a miserable little turkey. Goodness me. All right, fine. We're leaving. This Joffrey guy, I don't care for him. I don't care for him one bit. What a nuisance. He will suffer. Will suffer for who he is as a person in life. You just wait and see. I await in eagerness for a loop of lustrous grandeur. No, that just sounds ridiculous. Have you brought me a ring from Joffrey? I have one right here. You showed Ruun the ring from Joffrey. Thank you. That's exactly what I need. Now, would you engrave something on it for me? What would you like me to engrave? I've given this some thought. Gundrun the Fair, Gudrun the Fiery. Okay, that sounds simple enough. Just use a chisel on the gold ring. Okay, I mean, I don't see anything going wrong with that. You know, just chiseling the gold ring. You engrave Gudrun the Fair, Gudrun the Fiery onto the ring. And we gained a level for that. We're now level 8. We can make a bowl if we wanted to. We could make a gold amulet. That's fun. Is it done? Have you created a work of magnificent beauty? It only works if you toss it in a fire, I'm sorry to say. How does this look? You showed the Ruun the engraved ring. Brilliant, that's perfect. Will you do one more thing for me? Yeah, sure. I fear she'll only judge this poor book by its cover. Would you take the ring to Gudrun for me? Yeah, I guess, sure. Please don't tell her I'm a dwarf just yet. Yeah, I'm on it, my guy. I've got you covered. It's got to be her, yeah. And you know what? I'm starting to see what he say about her form. I'm definitely, regardless of what he said, I'm starting to see it for sure. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I figured out the other day that we could be creepers with the free cam. Check this out. Like we can get way too up and personal with these ladies. I mean, not that close. That's like a, okay. Well, you know what? You can see where I'm going with this. Like I'm saying, you can get like right up on them here. You know what I mean? Like I mean, for thumbnail potential, do you think a JMod can see what I'm doing right now? All right, get me out of this. Let's talk to Gudrun. Oh, sorry, who is this other individual? Is this her, like, Gudrun, you caught enough fish? Yes, I have plenty of fish. Oh, shoot. Gudrun, you caught enough fish? Yes, I have plenty of fish. Your father needs many fish to feed the freemen. I know. Maybe you sneak off to the Outlander city again. Buy fish in market instead of catching them, Shut up. I'm much better at fishing than you. You are not. Just guard the hut like the chieftain told you. Fine. Stupid barbarian. Sorry about that, stranger. Did you want something? Are you Gudrun? Yes. This is for you. You show Gudrun the ring. That's lovely. There's something written on it. Gudrun the Fair, Gudrun the Fiery. Is it about me? I have a quick question. Who taught her to read? This barbarian woman in this barbarian village who... It doesn't matter. Yeah, it is about you. Yes. This is a beautiful gift, stranger. Thank you. It should belong to someone just as beautiful. That's very flattering. You look like an adventurer, though. Some call me that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I could never get involved with an adventurer. Oh, who is it from? A great poet. Let's say that. A tellteller, a bard? My people have great respect for poets. This man, is he from outside the village? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just outside. I would love to leave the village and be romanced by exotic, handsome Outlander men. There's a problem, though. What would that be? My papa, the chieftain. He would never let an Outlander pursue me. Well, why not? He thinks all your people are our enemies. That's great to have someone who thinks that Outlanders are their enemies. Who's got a village in the middle of a road between two major cities. So, you want me to talk to your father, or do you want me to kill your father? Let's try talking. I suppose that might work. I've tried to reason with him, but he's impossible. Maybe he'll listen to you. I know some of the others feel the same, but they're loyal to Papa. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Now listen, you might be thinking to yourself, Reese, what is this accent you're doing for all of these guys? let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you if you thought about this, okay? Do you know what a barbarian sounds like? I didn't think so. No one does. They're all dead. That's not him. But he's presumably around here somewhere. Probably up here in the long hall. Let's see, who looks, yeah, you know what? That's the chief right there, and we want to be very careful that we pick the talk to option, else things get a little dicey. I'm Hakon, champion of the village. Do you seek to challenge me? No, not exactly, no. Oh, that's my option? I am Hakon, champion of the... We know. I challenge you. Make peace with your god, Outlander. No, shoot. No, hold on. I think we do actually have to challenge him. I don't know if we're going to kill him necessarily. I didn't bring enough food for this. If that's the case, we might have to start, like, flinching him if we're not careful. There's meat on the table and a beer. Should we run around to the other side of the table real quick? And then let's just very quickly, like, take that meat there. Yeah, take everything. Drink the beer, and it'll lower our attack, but boost our strength. Eat the food, and then go attack him again. I am Hakon! No. Oh, great. He's back to the beginning. Well, I'm not. I think we need more food, and we probably need better food, honestly, than what we've been using. Yeah, this is not going to, this is not going to pass. This is not going to work. We're going to go. We're going to leave. I'm running away. Hold on. Isn't there a fishing spot down here? What kind of fishing can I do here? It's a lure fishing. I don't think I have any fishing stuff on me for that, though, is the problem. And I also need a higher fishing level than what I have. Let's go get some food. Surprised that guy didn't make fun of me for my goofy-looking shoes. Should we go buy better food? I don't want to. I feel like I need to just get better at cooking or else fishing, or probably a combination of the two. How are the things I'm trying to sell right now? Not good. Things aren't selling right now. So sandwiches, the rabbit sandwiches heal an awful lot. We're going to take all of those, as well as all of these pies. Why does cabbage cure more than, like, cooked meat? Does that even make sense? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just give me a bunch of these. And then some bread as well. And let's just go try our luck again. Should we talk to her and see if maybe it's possible she'll, like, acknowledge that her father has no interest in talking to me? Make my palm, anything you can see? Where is he? I'll see what I can do. No, we've already figured out where he is. He's very unreasonable. You know what? We could probably safe spot him with magic. Just shoot him across the table if this doesn't go well. I think she'll probably be mad if I kill him is the only problem. I think he'll probably be mad. Gonna activate that. Eating all of my cheap foods first. I think we've definitely got it now. You know, we can just, like, spam foods as we go through the attack. This is our final crayfish. So we definitely need to go fishing again. But I'm not eating anything else. There we go. We defeated him. Unfortunately, he has now died. I kind of thought that is... Oh, we're just stupid. Wait. No. Johnny Ruun is stupid is the problem. Yes, that's the issue. Let's go talk to Chieftain Gunnar. Who was I just talking to? Begone, Outlander. You're kinda not welcome here. I need to speak to you, Chieftain. Make it short. Your daughter seeks permission to court an Outlander. What? Your daughter seeks permission to court an Outlander. Do you have any idea who we are? A tribe of primitive... You're barbarians, of course. We are the storm that sweeps from the mountains. You are not... I mean, you're on a bit of a hill, maybe. Kind of relative to some of the surrounding territory. Edgeville might be mildly concerned about you. You got cows mounted up on your... Cows aren't dangerous. Are those supposed to be the minotaurs from downstairs? I think those are just bulls, is what we're looking at up there. The scourge of the these soft lands. Please wait a moment. We are the freemen of the ice! Again, it is very... You're in a very warm climate here. You think this is a settlement, but it is a camp of war! Oh, Hakon's back? Oh, he is. Oh, Hakon's not here. He's dead. Oh, no, he's back. Hakon's back. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Chieftain, may I interrupt? What is it, Hakon? We have lived here since before the time of my father. Perhaps we are no longer a camp. Your father! Do you honor him, Hakon? Of course. Do you honor Warlord Gunnar? Of course, Chieftain. Then why do you dishonor his name by abandoning what he fought for? We will honor our fathers and we will honor Gunnar! Yes, Chieftain, you are wise, I'm sorry. You, Outlander! Yes. We are not friends, you and I. We are not allies. Run back to Gudrun and tell her to remember her forefathers.
Tell her to think of Gunnar and what he would think of this insult. Now go, before I have Ekon dismember you.
I've already fought him. What do you mean I'm going to challenge him right now? I'd like to see him try.
Come here and say that to my face, Outlander.
I've already fought him. I've already done that. Do I need to do that again? Let's go ask her. What does the quest say? He told me to ask Gudrun in the barbarian village what someone called Gunnar would think. All right, yeah, we'll do that first. Let's have a... What did he say? He mentioned someone called Gunnar and that you should think about his feelings. By the eyeballs of Gothics, always Gunnar. And who is Gunnar exactly? He was my great-great-grandpapa. He founded this village 100 years ago. You don't seem to share your father's attitude towards them. I think there's a difference between respecting my ancestors and obsessing over them. Papa thinks whatever stupid war Gunnar fought is still going on. I don't know, maybe your mystery man has some ideas that disappeared. I didn't click anything, that's not my fault. Oh my gosh, my mouse suddenly sped up as well. Did I accidentally hit the DPI button on my mouse and it skipped the dialogue possibly?
Well, did you give Gudrun the ring?
What did she think? Well, she liked it, but there's a problem. I'm dealing with it.
Oh, no!
Wait, no, you told me to ask the mystery man. Well, you told me to ask the mystery man. Did she not tell me to ask the mystery man? All right, let's go back. I think I accidentally clicked out of the dialogue. No. Gosh darn it. Well, we're killing the barbarian woman now. The sexy barbarian woman. Man, I'm upset about that. That didn't need to happen. Okay, let's talk to Gudrun and let's speed run all of this here. There we go. I'll ask him. Okay, we just had to get to that bit of dialogue. We had to get to that bit of dialogue, so we can now come down here and ask him this question. And there's a problem.
It's because I'm a dwarf, isn't it? Or because I'm a poet? I knew it.
I'm completely worthless. No, listen. She liked the ring quite a bit.
Oh, then what's the problem? Most cruel is fate, most cruel. Why not?
He's obsessed with the stories of his ancestors. He says his people are still at war. Did we clarify that her dad was the problem? Did I not actually read the...
This village has stood for 100 years.
I heard him arguing with one of the others. He said he honors his ancestors this way.
Really?
Interesting. What do you know about this village's history?
I don't know much about it, really.
See, I had to modify that because I misread the prompt.
I talked with Hunding, who guards this tower here. An idea occurs to me, but it is hubris of the greatest magnitude.
And what would that be?
If I wrote a poem, forged a sweeping historic epic, crafted a tale to touch the chieftain's soul...
will that work?
To win the heart of my beloved from her father's iron grasp, it is worth a try.
All right. Write a little epic poem, maybe engrave it onto a sword or something.
Even the bloodiest rose must settle. Mixed metaphor. What settles? Detritus? That's hardly faltering. Even the rolliest boulder...
How's the poem going?
I'm stuck. I'm a worthless wordsmith. My work is pointless. My life is pointless.
What's the problem?
I'm stuck in a word. By the Colossus of King Elvis, I can't find the words.
Well, maybe I can help you. What sort of word?
I don't know. I'm not some kind of word scientist. I just feel it out as I go. Maybe you could suggest some words to get me started, then I can tell you more.
All right, how about, barbarian?
It doesn't really fit. It needs to be one syllable long.
Ham's pretty good. You like ham? Doesn't really fit. Okay. He says something about day. Hey, lay, may, beret, dismay, tray, fay, stray. Stray might work.
And form his righteous purpose. And from his righteous purpose never stray. It fits perfectly. Right meaning, right length, right rhyme. Well done. The poem still isn't finished, though. I have another missing word. Give me another one. Anything to get me started.
Why don't you just tell me what it is you're looking for?
Grass?
Something yet? Brunette, upset, sweat, debt, threat, regret? No. Debt. No. Peril would work, but it doesn't rhyme, right? Threat?
But long gone is the author of that threat. Perfect, yes, it's coming together. We're nearly done. One more go. This one is tricky, though. It's a phrase I need. Someone did something. Picked a rose? No. Lore, okay. Learned to soar. Starting a fight. Oh. Started a war? Oh. Swept to war. Whoa, then, in face of madness, swept to war. That's it, that's brilliant. At last it's done. I've finished my finest work. Thank you so much for your help.
Are you ready to present it to the chieftain?
What? No, I'm a rider, not a performer. I think the chieftain will respond the best to one of his people. Perhaps you could ask Gudrun to recite it to her father.
Okay, he gives you the poem. I'll get right on that, my guy. I don't know, man. I feel like at some point you've got to get up and, get involved in this. Man, could we not just run away with her? I mean, get a look at her, man. I mean, just look at that, toned physique, the questionable top that's not really covering anything. Keep your eyes up, Johnny Ruun.
What have you got there?
Another gift from your mysterious suitor.
A scroll?
It's a poem, a story to convince your father to settle down. You could recite it to him. Let me see that. You show Gudrun the poem.
Gunnar's ground. Yes, I think this could work. I'll go to the longhouse right away.
All right, I like this so far.
How long have they been in there?
Ooh, they're just starting.
This isn't going to work.
Why's that?
What was I thinking? You should go in there and stop them before Gudrun makes a fool of herself.
Don't be silly.
You're right, it's too late now. We'll just have to see how it turns out. I can't hear what's happening. Can you hear what's happening?
Guthor is laughing at something.
He's probably considering the various tortures he has planned for me.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
The poem says you can honor your ancestors by settling peacefully on the land they conquered. He'll probably just find it insulting.
Now's your chance to find out.
I hope they at least give me a decent burial.
Freeman, I have an announcement.
Hear the chief speak. Hear him.
We have always borne the legacy of our ancestors, and we have borne it with honor for Gunnar. And though we honor them still, the time of our ancestors is past. This is the time of Gunnar. For Gunnar! Gunnar says, this is Gunnar's ground, bought with blood. Let it remain Gunnar's ground forever. Here we settle. Gunnar's ground! Gunnar's ground!
That was brilliant. I must know who wrote this poem. I hope he is not short and squat and wide and goofy looking. That would be me. Hello. That line about beauty was for me, wasn't it?
Yes.
You're the mystery poet who sent me the gold ring.
Sorry.
I had no idea dwarves could be so romantic. Come here.
Are they gonna do it right in front of me here? Come on now. Unbelievable.
Papa was so impressed by Ruun's poem. He's made him the village poet.
I'm more than a little surprised.
Where is he? Is he still sitting outside? No, where is he? He must be inside the longhouse then.
I'm more than a little surprised. He even gave me a house to live in.
Our people's tradition is that the tribe provides lodging for the poet.
It's huge!
It's not in the village. It's east of here, across the river and north of the road on the way to Varak. It's a big house with roses outside.
I think Gunnar wants to keep me close, but not too close. Oh, I found something there for you. Whoever lived here before left a dozen pair of boots in the attic. I picked out a pair for you to thank you for all your work. Underneath them was this magic lamp. You should have it as well.
We're going to the new house. You should come to visit.
Yes, we'll see you there.
I will see you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. 5 quest points, 300 crafting XP, an antique lamp, some swanky boots, and we can get more crafting tasks from him. Which, by the way, that got us up to level 9, which is pretty epic. We can get some proto leather body in Bamenheim. What house across the... Now, hold on just a second. Oh, these are some swanky boots. Gosh darn, look at them swanky boots. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm too busy for a natter. Wow. Okay, then bury that. Rub that antique lamp. How much XP am I getting? What sort of XP would you like? How much am I getting? Turn that on. And then examine that bad boy. I wonder what will happen if I rub it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the whole quest has been... Oh, 200. We're getting 200 XP. Okay, well, I mean, that's enough to get us up maybe a couple of crafting levels. I got us up to 10 at least. That's not too bad. Yeah, nice. Are they talking about the Romeo and Juliet house? Because I know that this quest was a replacement for Romeo and Juliet. I don't know if I like that. So here's the thing. Once again, like I said earlier in the video... before we get a flood of people claiming I don't like the reworked quests, I liked that quest. I thought that quest was quite fun. Gave us a little history of the barbarian village, explains why it's on the road between two... No, it doesn't. If it's been a hostile barbarian village, one of these two cities should have eradicated it by now. I digress, though. Okay, that's fine. What I don't understand is why it was released as a replacement for Romeo and Juliet. Again, that's your legacy. That's your heritage. People complain about this quest. I think it's hilarious. Put this quest back in the game... And you can also have Gunnar's Ground. It doesn't need to be either or. You can have both. This even more than like Ruun Mysteries or the original Demon Slayer and the new one. Like, they're not even the same. You can have both. I mean, obviously you'd have to relocate these two, but that's okay. Gudrun, how are you doing? Hello. Just passing through. Goodbye. Oh, what was my other option? Wanted to ask you something. Of course, what is it? How are things with Ruun? I really like him. He's funny, vulnerable, and nothing like my people. Why are y'all not living in the village? That's so odd. Are you going to stay together then? Of course. You got anything else we can ask? Where did this house come from? I don't know. Papa said the previous owners left it to him. I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, that's suspect, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Wait, I think we missed actually. There was another option there. Hold on, go back. Do you have a theory? Gunnar always said, a warrior does not barter. He simply takes. I think Papa bought the house, but doesn't want anyone to know. Oh, okay. Drorin, come in, my friend, come in. There's another matter I could use your assistance with. And what exactly would that be? I have some more jewelry for Gudrun, and I need your help to engrave it. Okay, where's the first piece? A magnificent ruby bracelet with beauty blessed. I can engrave that bracelet. You need crafting level 42. Oh, I'll be back later. Overall, I think that was a pretty decent episode. Knocked out 2 quests to the Stronghold of Security. Got some swanky boots. You can keep these on, obviously, but it's nice to have swanky boots. Only 23.5 quests remaining in free-to-play, as well as all of the mini quests here. But I think we'll probably try to tackle next time. Ooh, the Knight Sword! Oh, this one hasn't been updated at all from the looks of things. This is a fun one. Hopefully we can still do the drop trick on it. Yeah, you know what? Johnny Ruun here is thinking that he's had enough of his time in Varrock, and maybe it's time to head over to Falador to see what's going on over there. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Goodbye!